Most people think WhatsApp is completely private, but almost no one realizes how much information is quietly exposed, how small gaps turn into serious vulnerabilities. Alright, just install the app and open it up. Once you launch it, you'll see this loading screen. Just give it a few seconds while everything initializes in the background. Don't skip this part, it needs to fully load. Now when you reach the main dashboard, you'll notice there are a bunch of different options here. It can look a bit overwhelming at first, but for this process, you only need to focus on this specific option right here, the vulnerabilities section. Go ahead and tap on that. Alright, so this screen right here, you'll notice it looks pretty simple, just two input fields. The first box is for the country code. That's just to make sure the number is formatted correctly. If this part is wrong, the system won't be able to process anything properly. Then the second field, that's where the number goes. This step is just defining the target for analysis. Once you enter the details, you'll see that button below, Analyze Target. Go ahead and tap on that. Now this is where the process actually starts. You'll see the scanning status begin. You'll notice it starts resolving, then fetching information, and slowly moving through different stages. This part takes a bit of time, so just be patient and let it complete properly. Alright, now this is the point where the scan has actually finished, and you finally start seeing real output at the top. You've got the basic profile layer. It's pulling together whatever information is available and organizing it into something readable. Right below you can see device-related details showing up, things like the phone type, IP address, and session indicators. You'll see that button below View Summary. Go ahead and tap on that. This next screen is all about preferences and security status. You can clearly see which protections are missing, like two-factor authentication being disabled, or privacy settings not fully secured. Go ahead and tap on Session Hijack button below. Alright, now we move into countermeasures on this screen. This is where you need to slow down and actually look at what's selected. You can see a list of options here. These check marks basically tell the system what kind of analysis it should perform in the next step. Each option represents a different layer. So instead of doing everything at once, it's letting you choose exactly what to include in the scan. After selection, just tap on MITM Attack button below. Here comes the deeper layer. This section simulates a session environment. You'll see a console-like interface where requests and responses are being processed. Just tap on Exploitation button below. As it runs, you can see logs appearing, checking files, analyzing responses, handling requests. It's not random. It's structured analysis happening step by step. At this stage, just let it run. Avoid pressing Stop Fetching unless you want to cancel the process. Now as more data is processed, the console will continue updating. You may see different colored text, sometimes blue, sometimes green, indicating different types of operations being completed. Eventually, you'll notice messages like Extract Packing, Reading Files, or Done. These indicate that the system is finishing up its analysis. Right after that, a progress circle will appear again, showing that the final data is being compiled. Once everything is complete, the View Detailed Report button will become available. Go ahead and tap on that. Now this is where you get the full breakdown. This is basically the wrap-up of everything the system has been doing, where all the previous checks come together. It reflects the overall state after all those checks have been completed. Now if you want to move forward, you'll see a button at the bottom, Open WhatsApp. Go ahead and tap that. This simply opens the WhatsApp application using the number you entered earlier in step 3. So at this point, you're not inside anything hidden, you're just being redirected to the official app with that contact. Now here's what you can actually do here. You can view the chat interface, check the profile details if they're public, and start a conversation just like you would with any normal contact. Here you're seeing is just the standard WhatsApp interface, based on the number you entered. So if the account exists, it'll show up here. If it doesn't, you'll notice that right away. This step is really just confirming whether the number is active on WhatsApp, nothing more than that. And that's something a lot of people misunderstand. Opening the app doesn't mean control, it just means connection.